Alright, glitching in all of the cutscenes. Sure enough, there is an easier way than the way I showed in my Night Stadium. So first, requires 2 players, one with a table. You can see one player sat at the table, the other player is leaving the emote menu open and going into the cutscene. Once in the cutscene, she moves the table into the cutscene so that the other player is pulled in. Now that was really, really quick, and it's really actually very, very, very simple to do this. So whenever you have a table and somebody sits at your table, they move along with the table. Apparently in every single one of the cutscenes, you, the player, are moved to a different location. You can see that cloud area over there on the right there, that's the actual aisle. But in the cutscene, you're moved here. Same with the prairie, same with the mountains, same with all of the levels. You're moved to a different location when you're in the cutscene. Now another player sees you sitting right there, but you physically are apparently moved within your own game. So if you have somebody sit at your table before you enter the cutscene and then leave the emote menu open, you can still access that menu while you're in the cutscene. So all you have to do is have that player sit at your table. You go into the cutscene. Once you're in the cutscene, you tap the chair icon again. That moves the table to where you actually physically are, which is in the cutscene. It's pretty ingenious, and whoever figured it out must just like to play around a lot, because I don't know how anybody would think to do that. But thankfully they did, and Shin and Dimitri shared it on Facebook, so I appreciate that. Now, similar rules seem to apply about being able to fly freely, as I explained in my Night Stadium glitch video. The characters can't necessarily fly around freely once they get here. It seems like the person who did not go through the cutscene but who was warped in may be able to fly freely. I saw that a couple of times in my experience here. Mostly though, anybody who wants to fly freely has to go out, reset the game, and then teleport and warp back to somebody who's here. So there's a chance you'll have to play around with that, going to Aviary, going to Prairie, going somewhere else in the game, then coming back, teleporting to your friend from home, and then warping to them to see if you can fly freely here. I was never able to get it to work at all in this glitch, but I was in the others. Now one trick with the chair, and I meant to say this earlier, right now there's a bug with the chair and table in which it appears invisible. It doesn't appear when you initially set it down. So what you have to do is you have to set it down, then tap the chair icon again, which makes it go away, and then set it down again, place it again. So you're hitting the chat chair icon 3 times. Once to place it, once to make it go away, once to place it again, then it will become visible. There's a lot of other bugs with the table. Now, because this was posted on Facebook, there's a chance that TGC will decide to patch this glitch. They could. It's very hard to do by accident. You're not going to do it by accident, so they may leave it alone. If they patch it, oh well, that's life, but if we can enjoy it while it lasts. If they don't patch it though, it'll be a little fun exploration when we get bored with the main game. This works on all of the levels. There's an easier way to do the vault one. You do not need to have a chat table for the vault one, so I have a separate video for that. But anyway, enjoy. This should work for all the glitches. I'm going to go ahead and post videos of all of them. I'm not going to do any commentary or how-to in those ones. And you can see that I was not able to get anybody to stay in the area. There might be a way, maybe if I tried longer, I just didn't bother. You can just keep on trying to go elsewhere, get out of reset the game somehow and come back, and maybe you'll be able to stay. I know I have been in here and been able to fly around and hit all the wind walls, but it was a complete accident. It was completely random. So I don't have any idea how. I didn't get there by this method. It was it was actually a bug. I went to the cutscene and suddenly just dropped here and was here. So anyway, that is the way you do it. It's good for every single cutscene. Like I said, you need you need a player to clear out the game, go to different levels in order to stay and fly around. Some of them are really cool. Some of them are so-so. I have not done this method with the Night Stadium just because I have a video on the Night Stadium. This method works, all the same rules apply. Either way, I'm not sure. This is maybe a little easier, a little more straightforward. But anyway, enjoy.